With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Dante Marshall. Big-time power.
Marshall.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Now 3-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here. 2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Got him. Down on strikes. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Roll to short, could be 2. Marshall to second, that's 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Dante Marshall. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a speed threat. Dante Marshall. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Out to short, Marshall handles. They take the force out, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. They scored. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Dante Marshall getting ready to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a foul ball.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd, now 1 out.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are...
Here's Josh Donaldson for the 4th time tonight.
Donaldson.
Runners on the move. This one popped up. Abrams under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Derek Hill. 1 for 3. Out to short, Marshall collects, and that is that. So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Bounce to the right, and that chance handled. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And now it's Luis Garcia as the Nationals are down to their final out. 0-1 now. On the ground to short. And that is the ball game. Dante Marshall stepping in now for the Yankees. Big time power. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
On to the third inning, and now James Wood. Montas back to work. Hard hit left side, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Marshall tossed to second, on to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play. And next for New York, Dante Marshall singled and drove in a run his first time through. In the air, out towards right center. Wood under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 gone, runner at first. Dante Marshall will hit next. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. In the air, left field, call. Drop steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Back in the Bronx, ready to begin the 8th. Here's Lane Thomas. On the ground to the left. Marshall handles the chance, fires over to first. And that's 1 away, 1 down. Dante Marshall stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 for 6 so far in the series. On the ground to third. Whips it across. 2 gone.
Cat-like reflexes on that one.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Bounce to the left side. Marshall collects it. He's out. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. And stepping in for the Yankees, Dante Marshall. The switch hitter batting right. Swings through that one. 0-1. Cade measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. That one hooked foul.
Come on, let it rip right here.
And the next pitch is way outside. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. LeMahieu on at first. Nobody out.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Dante Marshall with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember? 1 out, bases loaded. And now up for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Derek Hill, struck out looking at his first at bat. 2-2 now. Up the middle. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Back in New York, and here is Dante Marshall. And the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Tap softly to the right side. Rizzo out of the play.
Well, the runner from first stealing all the way right there and being very aggressive, continuing on to third. The infielders have to shut him down, give him a look, do something to prevent that guy from getting to third.
Rafael Ortega stands in. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Marshall stands at third with one gone of the inning. Hit on the ground to Candelario. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Back here in New York, and now the DH, Victor Robles. Rodon back to work. Here's a tapper towards short. On to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. And the 0-1. Out to short. Marshall picks it up. Out number 3. Dante Marshall stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, not close. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike. Go.
And there's a ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
yeah, a little slider action.
And he walked him.
Boom, do you think you could?
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera.
He's going.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Runner on the go again. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Now here is Luis Garcia. Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there.
This one ends 7.
He's just hit his first career home run. Carlos Pena, you hit 286 home runs in your career. What do you remember about home run number 1?
Well, the first home run I hit went the opposite way, so that's good hitting right there, Jake.
Right.
I got a pitch out over the plate. Gil Heredia threw me a fastball out there, and I crushed it. Placata, left center field. And then that same game, I went deep again versus Vizcaíno for my second homer of the game. So it was a 2-homer night for me.
Were you able to track down the ball?
No. Can you believe that? Whoever has my home run ball, my first homer ball, come on, give it back. Come
Now,
on.
how much tougher is it to hit a home run at this level as opposed to other levels of professional baseball?
Well, you know what? When you're between the lines and in the batter's box, you know, everything becomes the same, right? You just have to see the ball, hit it, get good contact. So that's the same. I'm just talking about the pressure around you makes it that much harder. And, of course, the competition is better on the mound. So the likelihood of you going Placata in the big leagues is, you know, lower than in...
Well, I'll speak from getting in the box. Even though I was a pitcher, it was hard enough, Roflo, to make contact. Making contact versus a major league pitcher is a very tough thing. To hit a homer, even tougher.
Yeah, 3 home runs in Jake Peavy's career, including one against Brad Penny. Where?
Dodger Stadium.
Placata!
There you go. That's a memorable homer.